everybody hates black women or black men. Black women. That's funny. I'm your host, Edward Anderson. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you right now, I want to title this but I want to have a conversation about BGS has had a live stream. Call it the State of the United States. Call it We're Fucked, the beginning. The We're Fucked saga. But call it Fauci was right. Call it what you want. I'm gonna let y'all come in here. But it's not looking good, man. That's the only real way you can really say it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. It's not looking good at all. In my opinion, yeah, BGS is trying to give people these sounding alarms, and been trying to do that. But this is also why I'm going his Black Pill, his Patreon. Shout out to Mr. Z. Let me say this: we're fucked. Here's the reality situation. The reality situation is, I should say 60% of black people are not gonna make it. I'm now upgrading that to about 85%. And 85% of black people are not going to make it. When I say not make it, I don't mean live. What I mean is 85% of you niggas going to be locked into essentially what the black Brazilians live. A underclass status that, quite frankly, even people fucking you, having sex with you, is like detriment to their quality of life. It is that bad. The reality, I've been going kind of low-key back and forth with BGS a little bit about what the proper way to do something versus what needs to be done. And BGS says, well, when you have a ship, the ship has to turn a certain way and a certain speed, otherwise you'll break the ship. Now, here's the irony. The irony is I've watched quite a few videos like the Edmund Fitzgerald and a lot of like Great Lake ships that have literally broken in half. And so I actually know what it looks like for a ship to break in half. I know what it looks like. I know exactly what it looks like for what he's talking about. And I've seen that. I've seen a horror that is that. I've seen all of that.
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
And the reason why I was pushing back against what he says last couple of weeks when these conversations come up on arts is because you kind of know when you're at the point where there's no way to catch up. There's no way to catch up. And all it is, and also I thought I interpreted the state, because he's talking for the state, like this is why the state's doing this stuff, which I understand that, but the state is pussyfooting around because the state wants to maintain control.
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead. And
my intuition has told me you're way beyond talking about fucking control, and the fact that that's even still a conversation, because here's a problem. The problem is they want to unleash male ingenuity, male power, but still have men under control. Black women have not figured out how to do that. Yet, for some reason, the elites think that they can do that. And that's the problem. The elites don't really want to share power with men. So they weaken the men and they use the women to engineer a society that creates weak men. The problem is you have the other world you have to deal with that does not operate this way. You have non-Western that does not operate this way. A lot of these countries are more authoritarian. The Middle Kingdom, which is China, you can't go to war with them. You don't have the bodies. They have enough nukes to end the world. So once you have enough nukes to end the world, it really doesn't matter how many more nukes you have. and your military is not so superior to theirs, and quite frankly, you fucked your population to where your population isn't even motivated, so you can't do, I see you, Mrs. Z, do kind of like a false flag operation and think that's gonna work. You can't pull an Afghanistan on China. And you've already rolled that card once and with Iraq, to the point where you got soldiers that are disenfranchised because they know ultimately you went, they did their duty, but they know you went in there on some bullshit. Well, I've been saying that too. But I've been saying that too. I just don't call it the Brazilification. But at the end of the day, the difference between you and me is you got a bleeding heart for these chicks. And I'm like, let them die. At the end of the day, the children take precedent, and their future takes precedent over bitches here today. Very simple calculation. And the reality is that, and when I say let them die, this is what I mean specifically. In order to do what needs to be done, you have to be willing to let the suicide rate go up 10,000%. In order to have a chance, you are down 3-1. That's where we are right now. You're 3-1. You're 3-1. That's where we are. That's where we are. And and it's all about inconvenience. The fact that they're even trying to talk the women off the ledge tells me they don't even understand how serious it is. Because they wouldn't be doing that if that was true. And that has always been my issue when it comes to the state conversation. And I want to be very simple when I say this and I talk around it. It is the equivalent of you having a steamliner, a cruise ship, and you're turning it around to catch a go-fast boat going in the opposite direction. I believe Mrs. Z's out of Miami. He's familiar with a go-fast boat more than a lot of us will. It's like trying to take a semi-truck and turn around, make a 360-degree turn when it has a trailer on it, when a 300ZX is already going maximum speed the other direction. It's not just about catching up. You have to slow the momentum down to make the turn without the trailer falling with plutonium, and then you just got this go fast boat, or you got this Z that just going in a straight line in the opposite direction. It's not possible unless you're willing to say it's not possible. Even if you're willing to, unless you're willing to turn the cab so fast that you basically rip the trailer off of it. The trailer is the women. That's the problem. And BGS is saying it because BGS is saying it won't get done if the women just go back. He's also saying that because it's a liberal democracy and that's just not how it works here. And my issue is nobody's telling the real truth. Well, we don't want to cause a panic. We're past that. Because when people start losing their jobs at a critical mass, it's not even going to matter. Hold on one second. I'll be back. 1 second. All right, I'm back. I appreciate it. You don't have that time. And that's the problem. The problem is everybody is talking, and I get it. BGS has to say what he has to say publicly, and he has to say where it makes sense and people can understand and not panic. So I completely understand where he's coming from with it, and I've been understanding where he's coming from with it. But what I'm talking about is, I get, I'm just a nigga with an opinion, so you don't have to take what I'm saying with as fact. But I'm telling you, and when I say the momentum has to slow down, you have to change the consciousness of the zeitgeist of the body politic of the populace, as Soul and Black would say. And that takes time, like BGS says. Unless you're willing to basically, and you have weakened the men and quite frankly the women as well, so much so by allowing all this other bullshit that people are gonna just go suicidal. I'm not even gonna undercut it. Like, people are gonna go suicidal. Like, you're gonna see it skyrocket, and you have to. This is like no mercy type stuff, because that's what it is with China. And by the way, this is all white people's fault. This is all the elite's fault. This is all America's. This is all the American government's fault. They basically gave China the keys. That's why I don't know why you trying to act like you can go to war with them. You set them up to be able to be in this position. I don't know why you thought they were just gonna. I just don't get it. These are the same groups of people that they would rather die than give black people anything. You gave them the keys, basically. And so honestly, all that, like, when we say lefty bullshit, like a lot of this, the feminism side of that, equality side of that, it's really, this is what I think a lot of you niggas, it's pretty much they need to go back in their place, or you push them off a ledge. Because that's essentially the choice. That's essentially what you're doing. You're just delaying the inevitability of having to do that. There are 1.5 billion Chinese, man. So, like I don't think people, like 60% of the world, of the 8 billion people in this world is Asian. I don't think y'all people understand that. And by the way, all the stuff BJS was talking about, the receipts he was given, yes, you know what he didn't do? You know what he didn't talk about? Not once? Indians. That's just the Chinese. He didn't talk about Indians. Not once. And Indians got 1.5. Indians got 1.5. And we were just talking about that months ago. Indians got a stronger diaspora in a lot of ways, almost as strong as the Chinese. They're just as focused. The China has a stronger military and stuff, but they're right there. They're right next to each other. All of this black redneck shit, I might have to talk to Clutch, and we may have to pull the light skin contingency protocol. Because, motherfucker, I believe in SYSBM, and we may have to turn that shit on. All right, man. I might have to give Clutch my key and say, all right, I've been withholding my key. And be like, all right, we need to get the other keys, man, because we got to be good. Because that's how bad it is. I might have to pull my key out and get the other dude to get his key out. Cause light-skinned bitches, cause trust me, when this shit get bad, light-skinned bitches will get career. Light-skinned bitches ain't on the crash out. Other than the Keisha light skins, the red and the Glorilla light, yeah, they can be over there. It's that bad. It's like, all right, I might have to pull my key out. For real, it's that bad. And a lot of people don't even know it. That's the crazy part about it. All right, let me see what the fuck y'all talking about. Shout out to Mr. Z. Ed, I've been saying Brazilification. Well, I mean, that's just the hollow of the middle class. Yeah. I mean, Lou Dobbs has been saying that. He just doesn't call it a Brazilification. Walk over to Bayard Iverson. Z don't want to sign the paperwork. Nah, yeah, Z be like trying to save him. And that's what I'm saying. You niggas, if you niggas try to save these chicks, you deserve everything that comes to you. I drive trailers too. You're right. With a long enough trailer, stubborn women, you have to do a drive slow and wide. Yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about, Z. That's why I wanted to get the analogy, because I know a lot of y'all would get that. Like, it's not, China has momentum. Nigga, you think, I'm not even just talking about what BGS is talking about. I've seen it. DeepSeek is going through upgrades as we speak. I've seen it in AI video. Video is harder to do because it's so much other stuff. It's a visual medium. It's not just numbers. It's not just logic. You have to predict it. Dude, the AI video is getting cheaper. I'm not just talking about fucking Google shit. I'm talking about the other stuff. It's an arms race. It's accelerating. We're not even halfway through the year. It's accelerating. I'm dead ass. I've been messing with AI video every day. I'm telling you right now, these hoes, it don't matter. All of it, let me tell you something. When you get video to video, when that's coming, it already kind of experiment with it and kind of beta it out, it's over. When you get, because it basically all that goofy shit them bitches been doing, TikTok, you'll be able to replicate that dude, it's over. It's over. When you do, it's already image to video. Text to video is what you see with Google V3 VHO. They just have not done the image to video yet. It's over. It's over, nigga. I'm telling you, man, it's over. And a lot of dudes, the way they think about it, oh man, you know, pussy is pussy. Yes, you think like a millennial and an Xer, but you're not thinking like these alphas are like these Z's. These Z's are talking about you got Aiden Ross followed by hundreds of thousands of people talk about virtual sex when Andrew Tate asked. I'm telling you, man, these dudes are gonna be fucking disconnected. America, like, if you cannot sexually incentivize, like, you can try to make shit illegal all you want to. It's over. Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of that CGI, a lot of the background stuff is what they're gonna use. People are out here thinking that you're just gonna replace, yeah, they may replace actors, but they're gonna do a lot of background stuff, so it'll be foreground, background. Well, man, if you don't know what I'm, man, dude, if you don't know what I'm talking about, nigga, like, you don't need to be here. What I'm basically talking about is the fact that the job loss, black women are 106,000 job loss. What the fact that they're hiding a lot of white women losing jobs, you're basically the death of your service economy and the death of feminism. And quite frankly, China taking over. That's what I'm talking about. Do you understand, sir? And the aftermath. You're not going in a winter. You're going into a fucking ice age. And so at this point, like I said, all you can do is try to save yourself and basically put yourself in the supply side. I got solutions for you. And then, by the way, automation is coming. All right, I'm back. Okay, when I say give somebody some keys, what I'm talking about is there's an ongoing thing that a content creator by name is Xanatos Clutch says, where he really thinks mixed people and light-skinned people should be separated from the general black population as a buffer group. And so I'm joking around calling this the light-skin contingency. And I've always said, because you have certain content creators like SWP and Jason Black, they always act like light-skinned dudes in particular are go somehow be banished from the black community and we're not wanted. And he don't understand that at the end of the day, man, if light-skinned people really wanted to, we could operate like pseudo Jews in that way, where we're a group under a group. This is what black people fear. And so this is why they always have this suspicion when it comes to light-skinned people. So I'm using terminology which other people, by the way, got. The light-skin contingency, which basically is opening multiple keys. When you do a nuclear option, usually you have to have multiple keys that you turn at the same time as a security mechanism, so not one person can activate that one. I'm saying shit is so bad. I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not saying, motherfucker, if this is not going to be niggas want to argue they own nigga shit. It's going to be either you're on this page or you're not on. And certain people that can definitely work with other people that they kind of know are generally on the same page within a certain extent. Save yourself. That's what I'm talking about. So it's kind of a joke within a joke. And I don't expect you necessarily to get it. These are, people that's been listening to me real hardcore know what I'm talking about. And it's not something I bring up, but what I'm saying is that's something Clutch pushes. Yeah, appreciate. I saw people soup cash app as well, so I'll get to that in a second. But appreciate Jay West with the $10. But it's really that bad. So that's your explanation. Absolutely. But my point is, you got a lot of black redneck motherfuckers. And when I say black redneck, light skinned people too. I'm not saying like it's just but what I'm saying is you got a lot of motherfuckers that they are basically suicidal and they're the walking dead and they don't even understand that. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You better get comfortable seeing women on the street. You better get comfortable seeing women. Basically, boy, they about to pay. It's bad. It's gonna be bad. It's going to be so much worse than anything that the manosphere said was going to happen. These chicks are going to be in a what they call it, the 7 layers of hell. They're going to be in a nightmare. These chicks are going to be fucking ugly, fat, little dick niggas for basic shit. These chicks are about to be so fucked in the next couple of years. And I still stand by the fact that Grand Theft Auto, these motherfuckers are not going to go outside. You're going to have a hard time. And here's the thing. A lot of these chicks, look at what they doing with these NBA players and all of that. That's not going to continue. They're not going to keep on being able to just leech that shit that hard. They're not. And it's only a couple of them doing that. It's about to be crazy. The 7 levels of hell. Yeah, what's up, Nate? Hopefully you appreciate the video I did. Shout out to Dr. Thunder. All these chicks about to try to find Christianity and shit. They gonna try to do what fucking Brittany Renner is doing. All that bullshit. Like all this shit that they be arguing with Andrew Wilson about, that's not gonna be theory no more. They about that, for real, that's not gonna be theory no more. That's not gonna be theory no more. These bitches are gonna be fucking for chicken wings and shit. It's over. Edward, I'm happy that I have my lady. I feel lucky, but in this environment, definitely, she definitely feels lucky, and she is lucky that, yeah. Because the truth is, as the environment shifts, dudes will start to match the environment. And a lot of these simp ass niggas, these dudes that keep on telling women what they want to hear, they ain't got no money. And it won't matter. Because they ain't got no money. Even the dudes that can do 5-star dick, if they ain't got no money, they gonna start getting money. They gonna start needing money from these hoes. So they gonna say, I gotta go with the white girls because they pay. Man, look, black boy, I'm so glad I'm at the age that I'm in. No, some of these kids are about to go through some 30 cents a day shit. Because the problem with black people is black people don't know, like, some black people still know how to do it, but black people don't know how to politic with each other to aggregate resources. Other groups do because their culture hasn't been fucked with that much. I get it. I don't disagree with that, Dr. Thunder. I bet you won't see bitches blowing up relationships now. I bet you won't see motherfuckers dropping husbands now. I'm gonna keep it real. I live on my own. I'm not trying to bring a bitch in there to be a bill. It's gonna be buy here, pay here. Pay as you go. Dr. Thunder knows how I get down. He knows what he's walking into when he's in this. And here's what makes it so bad, Z. These women have showed their cards so much. These women have showed their cards so much. And it's not just black women. Andrew Wilson does a great job with the white women. They have shown their card, and even without Andrew Wilson, Dr. Thunder, I'm glad you're in here. Z, I'm glad you're in here. Have you seen the videos with Tommy Lauren and Laura Ingraham? Have you seen that video? Or the video with Jordan Peterson and Megyn Kelly? All these blondes. I bet you anything I love Laura Ingraham is a natural brunette. It's not a lot of blonde Italians. Once I found out she was Italian, she gotta be fucking brunette. Bitch, you dye your hair. By the way, make sure you all check out Dr. Thunder and Dr. Thunder and Mr. Z. Make sure y'all check them out. Dr. Thunder is over 10,000. Make sure you continue to push that up. Push up our PhDs. Because even though them mofos won't talk to me, they ain't got no excuse not to talk to Dr. Thunder. You know, Ronald Neo, Dr. Tiasan, and then obviously, you know, Mr. Z. You can send the hose to Mr. Z. Mr. Z is he's a full-time Black Manosphere social worker, part-time Black Manosphere diplomat. I'm gonna probably start calling him the Black Manosphere diplomat to basically the guy. He's the diplomat to the gynocracy. He's the nigga we send to talk to those bitches. Dr. Thunder is our resident diplomat to the Christian community, and that includes the white Christian community. And Black Mind is a diplomat to the Muslim community. I'm the diplomat to niggas that don't give a fuck. Yeah, because some people might think I'm trying to slick dish you by saying the social worker thing. Nobody said anything. So we'll just say you're the diplomat to these hoes. Because that actually makes sense too. Only Logical is our resident divester investigator. He's our divestment special investigator. SWP be acting like a fucking social worker. But like I said, Jordan Peterson dropped, but and the thing, like, I've been saying that. Like what he used with the Brothers Grimm with Snow White, I've been saying that, yo. I have been saying that. I've been saying that. But like, y'all gotta hear it. It's towards, like, so I shared Mediocre Tutorial Reviews video, and it's towards the end. It's towards the end where he was using the Brothers Grimm, and he was basically indicating like the shit that we were saying on female, like how older women have a problem with female fertility, young women, and how they poison it. I was like, I told y'all that's what they were doing, and I got close to that analogy, man. Fucking told y'all that's what they were doing. I'll cut the video and I'll upload it. I fucking told y'all. And the thing is, when you look at these women today, you can't say they're not poison. That's exactly what it is. But boy, when that music stopped, boy, this is about to be like a disaster movie. It's about to be like The Purge, man. Nigga, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a point where these bitches can't even sell pussy. That's what I'm telling you. No, it's not necessarily an any day now thing. This is more like in the next 12 months. You gotta hear it, because I'm not doing it justice. Because Jordan Peterson was saying this with Megyn Kelly, and they ended up talking an hour after that. But Mediocre didn't cover that. But the thing about it is, the problem is these women want to keep everything and find a solution. You're gonna lose everything. I mean, it's not even about them anymore. Honestly, it really isn't. Because when these bitches can't work, they really have no other choice. Because you gotta think, when white women can't work, you already know where black women about to be at. And black women show they ass more than anybody. Because the thing about it is, you're dealing with dudes. This is what you gotta think about. You're dealing with dudes that essentially, someone said pussy is a commodity that will always have value. That's not necessarily true. And by the way, Sigma, in the 80s, what was the value of pussy when the crack epidemic was going around? This is ego talking. What was the value of pussy when crack was at its height? It wasn't worth shit. It wasn't worth $5, $6. It's really not the value of pussy. It's really the value of a nut. And what you have to understand is you got dudes that are going to leave the country and dudes with money that's going to accelerate. If anything, for cost of living purposes, you got porn, you got AI shit going on, and you're dealing with dudes. And here's the thing. A lot of the dudes these bitches be fucking don't pay for it anyway. So it's not valuable to them if they get it for free. Niggas that get bitches for free are not gonna start paying for bitches out of the blue. Niggas are already not taking bitches on dates like that. What do you hear with these women talking about, complaining about men don't approach? When you have sex with a woman, there's all these expectations of what a man is supposed to do. Even though they fucking the niggas they want to fuck already. Think about it. These chicks now, did you hear them talk about the sugar bee baby shit? These chicks gonna have student loan debt. These chicks already giving it away for free to the niggas they like. So they drove down the price of it themselves. Am I saying it's gonna be zero? No. But again, a lot of but a lot of dudes are not going to put the time in. Like, look at DDG. What's the price of DDG nutting in that and Haley Bailey? Look at all the bullshit he dealing with. That thing got denied, by the way, his restraining order. Pussy is so when niggas oh yeah, pussy go always have value. Well, how much? I'll give you another example. It costs 2 cents to make 1 cent. It costs 2 cents to make a penny. That's pussy. And then if we're looking at black women, now we got to compare it against the other women in the United States and what they're willing to offer. Because I'm mainly talking about black women. And they not going to be able to fuck each other because that's only going to try to make other women take the man's role. So niggas got to take their ego out of shit. Lasher Defiance Gaming. White women will be the only ones to survive the crash out and only the beautiful. I mean, truth be told, white women are majority population. So it's impossible for there to be a female crash out and white women not be significantly affected because white women are the largest demographic in the United States. So it's impossible. But the difference is white women are willing, there's rules of things that they're willing to accept. What you really see is a lot of elite white women talking a lot of shit. White women in that top 30% or 40%. Tommy Lauren can talk her shit because she married now. But she shut the fuck up when she wasn't married. See, a lot of these white women, when they know they gotta do it, they will do it. But it's still not enough. You got all these people with these degrees. Yeah, go look it up, Sick Diggity. Sick Diggity, yeah. Look it up. You already see it. A lot of these chicks, because once dudes can see, the problem is there's this bubble. Once dudes really figure out, because it's a lot, trust me, it's a lot more bitches out here selling pussy part-time than what you think. And I'm gonna keep it real. I wouldn't buy pussy out here because a lot of these shit's gonna be trying to stick niggas up and shit. Yeah, Xanatos is right, because a lot of these women, they know how to politic with their men. Even something as simple as having your parents stay at home so the kids can be, your kids can be watched. But women don't think about that. Like, you don't believe me? Look at what happened in the Ukraine. Look at what happened, and them bitches were selling pussy for $10. In a fucking alley. Look at what happened. People forget. Look at what happened to the Greek females before them. When Greece went through what they had to go through in their austerity. America has delayed a lot of that shit for the most part. COVID didn't count. Well, it is what it is. The thing about Latinas is Latinas can compete for the best men across races. Black women can't. They're not. That's my point. I'm not just talking shit. I'm dead ass serious. When I say something, I don't just pull it out my ass and just say it. Niggas hear that pussy ain't even, I'm telling you. Because what a lot of dudes don't understand is niggas are not thirsty. These young niggas, a lot of these dudes have checked that far out the game. You call them lame, you call them weird, you call them whatever you want to call them. And it's not that they're lonely, they just don't see it's worth it. But niggas can't believe that until they see it. Because in their mind, and these are a lot of the niggas that will fuck ugly hoes. Because niggas just don't know how to, like, dude, I'm telling you. A lot of these dudes are wired differently. A lot of these dudes are wired differently. They are. Why do you think these chicks be complaining, talking about niggas want to be chose? Niggas want, because a lot of these niggas are like, yo, if you ain't coming up to me, I'm good. You see what's going on in the gym shit? With these women wearing ass, like, attention, ain't, like, I'm telling you, man, dudes, a lot of these dudes are not just about to be crash dummies and be called predators and creepy. A lot of these young dudes are petrified of being called creepy. And that's why a lot of niggas ain't gonna make it, because a lot of dudes, they can't think past that. Appreciate Russo with the $5. And Nanga Boko. Yeah, YN stands for young nigga, Dr. Thunder. That's the new term these young people are using. That's really what it is. Like, these dudes are wired differently, man. They are. And a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, what's up, Gail? A lot of dudes can't. So you hear that, they just black out because they're like, no, pussy is forever. Just like how me and Keep It 100 used to argue, oh man, they not gonna let these women fall through the cracks. Bullshit. Ain't no money. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I ain't hip to everything myself. I had to ask my younger brother, what does IRL stand for? In real life. Oh, okay. And really, I'm saying this because a lot of y'all dudes don't be that nigga saying you were right, but you sinking with them. Don't be that guy. Being right is meaningless unless you're prepared to weather the shit. And that's kind of why I'm doing this video right now. And that's why BGS was saying what he was saying. But as far as the society, nah, they not doing that. It's just and this stuff has been going on. And quite frankly, the level of there's a certain level of lying that they're doing. Like look at this AI shit, for example. All of a sudden AI is a problem. A year ago, they was acting like that shit wasn't an issue. They lie until they don't. And that's an issue. Once it's time to turn the propaganda off, now all of a sudden we hitting you with this like million miles an hour of, oh, by the way, all y'all about to be fired. Y'all got like 360. Some of y'all don't even got that. That's what they're doing. All these corporations that these women serve, all this bullshit that don't matter, that they let these women perpetuate, that these women out here perpetuated, this yeah. And I see it. I see dudes sending me reach back posts, reach back texts. A lot of these chicks, oh, hey, it's you, it's me, it's we. Like they trying to be on some kind of fucking rom-com. White women too. What's up, Cortez? White women too. They're fucked. They don't understand. It's like y'all are gonna like, and the women are. And here's the thing: the older women are not gonna tell them the truth. This is where all these panderers come into play. All these panderers are lying. All these panderers are lying to these chicks. They're telling these chicks what they want to hear. Lying to them when these women don't got time. And when it's time for, I thought you said, these motherfuckers gonna disappear. Yeah. I mean, and all these, it's you gonna see women fall through the cracks. You'll see dudes fall through the cracks. No, they won't, because a lot of these dudes, they want to feel, they want to be that save them dude. They want to feel like, you know, they a good black man, because a lot of these dudes believe the hype that they're bad black men. So they're watch, and it's gonna be funny. You see it with Travis Hunter. It's gonna be funny, man. It's sad, but it's gonna be what it is. And it is what it is. That's their choice. It's their choice. They've chosen to be like Leonardo DiCaprio in the Titanic. That's their choice. I'm not even arguing with folks. It's like, look, that's how you want to be. Yep, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. It ain't even nothing to talk about. Them niggas trying to argue with you because they want you to tell them they made a right decision. You might as well just start playing the damn Celine Dion Titanic music as they get fucked. That's gonna be Travis Hunter's theme song as he's getting divorced. I'm not even gonna sing the song, but y'all know what the song is. Y'all know the song. As he's getting fucked over, and she divorcing him, and he's got that look, like, you know, that smile to, I can't believe this is happening to me. You know, that goof troop look when they can't believe that it's happening while it's happening. They're just in shock, a state of suspension. It is what it is. The Celine Dion Titanic song. Yeah, I mean the Haley Bailey situation. I mean, Haley Bailey said, like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, again, they're living vicariously through her. It's never their fault. It is what it is. Nah, he's too committed. People talk about the Ant-Man protocol. Shout out to Inspired Truth Broadcast. Remember, DDG had all the evidence and sat on it. Well, he sat on it because he really didn't want to put her out there like that. Because once you press that trigger, you can't really take it back. And that dude had 90 pages. Yeah, Ant-Man protocol. Fuck that bitch and fuck them kids. Of course, because what else are they gonna say? What else are they gonna say? Of course they're gonna say it's sassy. What else they gonna say? That's cool. Winter, the ice age. We fuck winter. The ice age is coming. A bitch call you sassy, cut her off. If she even looked like she was saying it, cut her off. Ain't nobody playing with these people no more. All that stuff they were saying, like I said, y'all, a lot of y'all dudes, y'all sit here and because you think they not gonna disrespect you. You think these chicks are not gonna cheat on you as soon as they get comfortable and they get nested where they at, they gonna start pulling that bullshit immediately. Cause that's who they are. That's who they are. Like these chicks have been like dipped in like these chicks have been poisoned. They have been warped for too long. Some of these chicks, all they know is this bullshit. So I don't know how y'all think, yeah, man, she just not in her feminine. And here's what's funny. Here's what's funny. Women are about to experience a situation where they have never been more stressed out. And watch you find all these bitches magically find a feminine side. The more comfort you give them, the more attitude they got. Watch these chicks find a way to be feminine all of a sudden. All of a sudden. Remember when these hoes was talking about soft girl era? From pasta and lobster to rock. Remember these chicks was talking about I need a 6-figure man? Remember that? I'm in my soft girl. Do you understand how fucking absolutely stupid some of the shit they be saying be sounding? What about this divestment? Where's this divestment? Where's the divestment? Where's the white man? Black women are only 7% of the population. Where's the white man at? And you gotta remember, black women got all this debt. Shout out to Red Pill Sleeper Cell. Soft girl era. Yo, they gonna be crashing out on TikTok. These chicks gonna be like, this is not a drill. Where are all the good men at? But we know it's gonna be serious when all these chicks start saying, when these chicks start doing apology videos. Remember that episode Dragon Ball Z Abridged when Vegeta apologized to Gohan? And then Gohan was like, that's how he knew we're fucked. That's basically black women. My pride. I'm sorry. And Gohan looked at it and said, oh my God. Oh, this is gonna get crazy, man. Just make sure you got your shit together. For real. But anyway, I gotta go. Again, appreciate it. This is Edward signing off. Peace.